Jag träffar huvudet.
Tristan to recover, to heal. We've been hopeful. There's been a little bit of good news. And thank you for bearing witness to these times and these tragedies and trying to bring about change so that this will not happen again to anybody.
We're here because we want to send our love out to Tristan and his family and Gabby, our friends in Palestine and our friends in Israel. And we want to say that, you know, we're thinking of you, we love you, we honor what you've done there, and we honor the sacrifice that you've made, and we're counting on you making a full recovery. And we're also here to say that we remember the others who have been killed and injured in Eileen. 4 young men killed in the last year, and one of them I can't really even call a young man because he was only 10 years old. 2 brothers from one family killed on successive days. And we think about their families and what they're going through and what so many Palestinians, I think I dare say every Palestinian has gone through. And what we're here to say is that their lives are no more and no less precious than Tristan's. And while we give thanks that it seems like Tristan will make some kind of recovery, we think about the people who have not.
Tristan was strong and courageous. I won't say fearless because nobody is fearless, but he was a man who looked his fears in the face and went ahead anyway. And he is just one of the many hundreds and thousands of Palestinians, Israelis, and other people who have been doing that, and in the face of the overwhelming military force of the Israeli government have chosen to stand up unarmed, to walk forward, simply to say no, stop taking our land, stop destroying our farms, stop cutting down our olive trees, stop violating your own claim to be a democracy, and actually listen to us and stand up for justice.
I'm very glad to hear that there's such a large and good crowd who's assembled in San Francisco today. It's very heartening for me here in the hospital, and I'll tell Tristan about it.
So I guess I'm going to start reading my diary a little bit and expanding on that. So wait, I was so going to go, and I was going to go, and I was very scared. And my mom, you know, she was a little scared too, because I'm going to the situation where my friend got killed, where like 11 other people were killed, or 10 other people had been killed. It was, you know, it was a dangerous situation. And I was jumping into the middle of it. You know, they're making death threats against foreigners and any media reporters, stuff like that. The Priistas, the right-wing party that the people were protesting against. You know, I was thinking about, there's a song called When the True Gas Fills the Sky. It's written by Desert Rat after the WTO protests in Seattle in '99. You know, and I was there at the protest. Brad was there. You know, we're running around being crazy. Brad's like involved with indie media from the beginning, and I'm like, you know, being a total crazy person. But anyway, Brad loved to sing the song, and he actually added a lot of verses to it. And just the chorus is really excellent. And it just talks so much. It's exactly like what happened to Brad, you know. Well, like it says, if the National Guardsman shoots me down, I'll be looking him in the eye. Oh, wait. Yeah, and I was just thinking of Brad, you know. I mean, he was shot by cops, but he was facing right at him when they shot him, you know. He wasn't shot running away or something like that. But anyway, later in the chorus it says, I will not falter when the iron fist comes out of the velvet glove. I will stand beside you, comrade, to defend this land we love. And I just somehow felt like that summed up, like, just got a fucking, I wrote a thing, and, like, everyone had written on that thing, the Calamity had posted on New York Indie Media, and everyone had written something on it, but everyone else's thing was like, Brad, remember when you came, like, solidarity, like, it's terrible they killed you. But I was the only person that wrote, like, kind of a more personal thing, because everyone had already said that. I just wrote about when we were in, just like what it was like to hang out with Brad, and when we were in Ecuador, I just wrote a little thing about us being, like, telling crazy war stories, and Glass being like, don't you guys ever talk about anything else? And we'd be like, no, man, it was crazy, the cops with the water cannons. I don't know, it was like, you know, just telling a little story about, you know, what it was like with Brad. So anyway, okay. So I wrote that on Indie Media, and then I went home, went to sleep. The next day, I was super sad about Brad. I just felt like Brad was just like me, you know, he's traveling around the world, being a crazy activist. You know, we'd do different things in the protest, but we'd always be on the front lines, we'd always be doing totally crazy things, and not being afraid that much, and just like, you know, running around. And so that's why I felt really bad when he got killed, just because, like, not only it could have been me, but like, he was just like me, or I don't know, somehow. And I mean, just people you know getting shot to death. Not the other people I don't know have been shot to death, but somehow Brad affected me a lot. Carl Giuliani, who I didn't even know, in Genoa, that was really hard too. I talked to someone later, and he's like, yeah, I didn't understand why he didn't duck. But I just wasn't that afraid, and he was just crazy, and sometimes you just gotta do it. And that's who you are, is like what you do.
This is America filled with tears.